You remember what we're doing, right?
Yep.
Something to do with YouTube.
The Netflix picks.
Oh, the Netflix picks.
Hey, welcome to Hear Us Out. I'm Paul.
And I'm Patrick.
And we're going to be talking about our Netflix picks. These are movies and TV shows that we watched because of Netflix, I guess.
Stuff we wouldn't have found without Netflix, essentially. And stuff that we're glad in one way or another that we found thanks to Netflix that maybe you should check out too. All our picks are long enough ago that they're not going to be on your top line bar. They're not going to be in your suggested. So it's worth having a little dig and having a little watch.
And we'll probably include more of these Netflix picks probably in some of our other shows as well.
Yeah,
maybe the What Have You Been What Have You Been Watching show, which we're relegating to once a month.
Yes, which and is actually overdue for this month, so we might do one soon. I tell you what, how do we decide who goes first, Paul?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rocket. Okay, I win.
We did that again where we didn't
every
decide.
Time. Still don't know.
You're going first.
I'm going to interpret it as I go first. Okay, we both picked our Netflix stuff, and we tried to do movie and series since Netflix is so good at doing both. I actually ruled out documentary because I watch an awful lot of their documentary movies. You know, they're short docs, but I'll cheat it, so you'll see in a moment why. The movie I'm picking is called Arca, A-R-Q. It plays and feels like a very tight short film. So if anybody is feeling fatigue at the super long 3-hour films of late, this is one that you'll really like. It's tight sci-fi.
It's so good.
And it is bare bones, pared down. It's set in a house, essentially. It's got wonderful sci-fi elements because it involves essentially time travel. I'm also not going to try and give away too much.
No, it's a very difficult film to talk about and not give something away. So I think time travel in a house is fine.
Yeah. But what I can say is it's a small cast, and I'm a big fan of films that do a lot with very little when it comes to that. Because usually you get proper screen time and proper character development. In this case, they just do a great job. It feels, like I said at the very start, it just feels like somebody bounced a really nice tight script together and said, you know what, we need to make this. It doesn't feel overproduced or overpolished or anything like that. It was one of the earlier kind of Netflix films that I saw as a Netflix production. I'm going to cheat and go to my notes because I know her as the lady from Jessica Jones. She's Jessica Jones' best friend. She plays Patsy, and her name is Rachel Taylor. She is in this film. I was really trying to remember without looking down at my note.
Like you could see the wheel spinning and they're just not getting any traction.
I'm buying time. Look at the note. Okay, so that's my choice. I definitely think anybody, even if you're not into sci-fi, because this isn't high fiction and it's not even high science. It's a really good tight little movie. If you've ever enjoyed anything like Inception or any of that sort of stuff, this will tickle your bones. It really will.
So the movie that I'm choosing, which I now feel kind of like, Arca was real good, is I Killed Giants. It's not a Netflix production, but it is on Netflix. It's a very nice little movie. It's based on a comic book, I believe. It is essentially just about a kid who possibly kills giants, which that's the mystery. But yeah, no, it's a very cute storyline. It's a very small cast as well. The director Anders Walter, it was his first feature length movie. He did a lot of short films. So I'm happy that this went well because it was a nice looking film and also nicely directed. And
to prove that we drink our own Kool-Aid here, I actually haven't seen that. And it's now next on my watch list on my Netflix queue. So I'm looking forward to watching that. It does sound interesting, and I love the idea of a first-time director doing a good job.
Yeah, that's
cool.
It's a sweet, low kind of low toned kind of movie. Not low toned, but it's a simple, really nicely I guess directorial style.
Yeah, and it's one of those things when you see somebody do something like that, you get that joy of what's their next film going to be like now that people realize they can do this. They get a little more backing, and then you never know, you end up with Spielberg.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah. So I'd say you're going to see a couple more kind of smaller feature-length films from this director, which is the main actress is I'm going to look at my notes as well. Madison Wolfe, shut up. Madison Wolfe. She does an excellent job as the main character in this movie. She also has Sydney Crap.
Yeah, her name's written over there as well.
Sydney Wade as well, who plays a friend of hers, and surprisingly enough, has also got Zoe Saldana, also famous from the Gamora character in Guardians of the Galaxy. She plays a teacher or like school counselor.
Just a quick aside, would you have ever thought that Zoe Saldana's career would have got to a point where nobody remembers that she's Uhura in the new Star Trek?
Yeah.
Because Gamora and Guardians of the Galaxy was such a hit.
Well,
it's gas, isn't it?
I also chose Gamora as well because it's like it's currently in everybody's minds and stuff like that. So
no, I know, but like even for me, I'm like, oh god, yeah, she is. Wow,
she went out with Spock.
In real life?
No.
She should have.
I don't know. I'm not gonna make that. That's on the groundbreaking thing.
Hollywood inside news tonight.
So I'd also like to mention. I'm not gonna. This is honorary mentioned. Spectral as well, which is a cute sci-fi movie as well, which is very good. I say cute. It's a very good sci-fi movie.
Okay, well, I'm going to check that out too, because I even just saw on the poster of that I was like, ooh, that looks like it could be good. On to TV shows though. So if you're looking for a series to try. This is where I cheated. It's not full-on documentary series.
See how you got away with this?
That's how I got away with it. Last Chance U. 3 seasons. I would recommend the first 2 more than the last one. This one I can tell there's nothing to spoil here. It's about a college, East Mississippi college, who has a football team where people who have messed up in other colleges or universities, they're like players who've messed up, being either getting in trouble with the law or breaking college rules, or even just people who weren't picked up because of their attitude or whatever. So it's a real misfits pulled together because it's a school without a whole lot of funds. And it is that rags to riches story of we get this outlaw band of kids together and, they learn about themselves, we all learn about each other. But the really nice thing is the heart in it is the coach. He made the first season not realizing he was going to come off as an absolute dick.
Oh no.
But then you get to see him in the second season, which is great because he's obviously had to live through the first season being on TV. But there's a supply teacher or a resource type teacher who is looking after them and helping them make their grades and get their grades. And she's awesome. She really cares about the kids and she's kind of the heart of the film along with the kids themselves. If you're not into American football, it doesn't really matter. My wife watched it with me. She's not at all into American football and she really enjoyed it. So check it out. My honorary mention in that is also guilty pleasure Van Helsing. I'd probably say watch it the first season maybe and stop there. Vanessa Helsing. That's all you need to know. It's a lady who's the distant relative of Van Helsing and there's a Van Helsing thing going on. But if you like Walking Dead or anything like that, you might actually get a kick out of this. But I'm not saying any more because you're all going to hate it and think I have crap taste.
Yeah. I like the first season was all right.
Thank you for your kindness, Paul.
Which was, following on from Last Chance U, I also watched Bloomington States, which is another American football.
That was coincidental, by the way, folks.
That was, but it's American football comedy show with Darren Brooks as the lead second quarterback and Alan Richardson, which is he's becoming a small production favourite of mine, which is great. He's been in a lot of stuff. He's been in Hunger Games and stuff like that. But I think when he gets to show his comedic chops, he's quite good in it.
Oh, cool.
Of course, there's a lot of other TV shows that we enjoy on Netflix, like the Netflix Marvel shows and Stranger Things and stuff. But these are the ones that we found on Netflix and kind of got hooked on. So
yeah. So check them out. Let us know what you think. If you do check any of them out that you haven't seen before, drop us a comment saying thanks. If you hated them, we apologise. Like, comment, subscribe. I've been Patrick.
I've been Paul.
And these have been our Netflix picks. We'll see you next time.
See you later. Also ring the notification bell if you want to hear more about our or from our channel.
He got that in. Damn good.
Right under the line.
We chose separately and ended up with American football. But hey, go Patriots.
I don't know. Go Penguins. Go, no. Go Ducks.